Hi everybody, thanks for watching. Today we are going to make 3-ingredient beer bread. I really like this recipe because the measurements are super forgiving, it's really easy to make, and it tastes amazing. Before we get started, I just wanted to remind you guys, if you haven't already, to fill out your census. It's very simple, takes less than 5 minutes. You can do it online or over the phone, and it's really important to determine funding for different areas and also how we're represented in the House of Representatives. I also wanted to let you know that all of these videos that we are doing are available on our YouTube channel, so you can subscribe to that channel on YouTube. Just search for Southern Oklahoma Library System, and all of the videos that we're done are on there, so you can watch them anytime you want. So the first thing we're going to do is grease a baking dish like this. You can kind of do any different size. I actually have one in the oven right now that's a little bit bigger, so just kind of 5 by 7, something like that. The first ingredient we are going to use is going to be self-rising flour. You're going to do 2.5 to 3 cups of this. I kind of do about 2 3/4 cups just because my measurements aren't always exact. So you're just going to pour that into your bowl. The next thing you are going to do is use 1/2 cup of sugar. So you're just going to pour that right in there as well. And then the last thing is just 1 can or bottle of beer. You can use any kind of beer, non-alcoholic, alcoholic. The darker you do, the more flavor it's going to have. Today I'm using actually a sour beer. I kind of wanted to test that out and see how it would taste. So I'm going to do that, and then you just pour that right in there. So now we're just going to stir it together, and you don't have to over mix this. Just once it kind of starts to mix the dry ingredients with the beer, it should be good. So if you're like me, you've kind of run through all of your go-to recipes, so you might be trying new things. This is a great new recipe to try. It's, like I said, it's really easy. If you guys have any recipes that you would like to share, do so in the comments. We're always looking for new recipes and new things to try. All right, so I've gotten that all mixed together. Now I'm just going to attempt to carefully pour this in the baking sheet. We'll get that all in there, and then just kind of spread it out along the bottom. And the reason you want to use the self-rising flour is because when you pour it in there, it really does not look like a lot, so the flour is going to help it rise. So then we're just going to put this in the oven for 55 minutes at 375 degrees. So I'm going to put this in there, and I actually have one in here that I just finished cooking, and I wanted to show you guys the finished product. So let's get that out of here. So in the last minute of cooking, I just poured melted butter over it to kind of give the crunch on top. But here you can see it rose really well. So I'm going to let this cool, and then it will be ready to go. So again, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.